everyone. I am messaging you today from my car. Well, my husband's car. As you know, I am an agoraphobic who also suffers from panic disorder. So when I get to leave the house, I have to have someone with me. He's in his doctor's appointment right now. I tried to walk in. I made it like, I don't know, 15 feet or something and said, nope, not happening. Crowded waiting rooms, not for me. So I'm out here. It's not too warm out today, which is rare because it's August in the Northeast, but it's only about 75 degrees, which is pretty bearable. So sitting in the car with the windows down, I do have the AC on for a moment, I won't lie, but once the car cools down, I'm just going to roll the windows down. I haven't made too many major victories recently. I do find myself sitting in the car a lot or running out to the car a lot, but I'm still, fighting the good fight. I'm still looking into going to cognitive behavioral therapy. I've kind of been doing my own exposure therapy list, which I don't have with me, but I wrote it out, and it's got like 10 things, and the first thing on it was to walk to this pond that's like 3 blocks from my house and walk back, and to get it there at least one way by myself. And I did. I walked down there by myself, and then my husband walked after me. Well, when I texted him once I get down there, and we walked back together. And I noticed, though, that there was a point about 1.5 blocks in or something, there's this particular bend in the road where I do get a really bad panic attack. Or I start to anyway. I start to feel like I'm walking on marshmallows. I'm not sure if that's a familiar panic sensation to anyone else out there. I start to get a little dizzy and I don't know, just I have all different sort of symptoms. Lately, I've been getting sleepy with anxiety, which is really weird, but I did read that it's when your body has that fight or flight response and they want I'm sorry, I can talk today, I swear. They have the fight or fight response where your body's kind of just like, alright, we're gonna go into shutdown mode because your body's, freaking out. And so, which is even scarier because can you imagine you're walking and all of a sudden you get so tired that you just want to lay down on the side of the road and cuddle up with a bunny? It's not fun. Well, maybe cuddling with a bunny would be fun, but it's not. It's really debilitating. It happened the other day. I was at a store and I was with my sister, but we had to run out of there, and again I ended up in the car. I bring earbuds with me, I bring drinks, I always am here. I feel like, I spend a lot of time in my living room and in my home in general, but I spend a lot of time in the car. Last night, I was able to walk around the grocery store for 5 minutes by myself because we forgot an item. And when I first walked into that grocery store, we turned the first aisle. I started shaking, got dizzy, and, my husband's like, we just have to push through this. We just have to push through it. By the time we were, there for 10 minutes walking through, and I was like, I can do this. I have this. And I tell you, it's the best feeling in the world. Those little small victories, as insignificant as they seem to everybody else, things we take for granted, or I took for granted before, those small victories, I walk out and it's like, you think I completed a marathon or something, because I'm like, wow, I was in there by myself for 5 minutes, which is one of my goals on my exposure therapy list. Just your blank, which doesn't happen all that often. I've been watching my own videos on YouTube. I was having a problem the other night and I watched one of my own videos, the first video that I made, and it actually was a really good eye-opening experience. I don't know, I only made that video 2 months ago, but I realized that, there's some things that have definitely improved, and there's some things that I said I was going to work on and I didn't, and I don't know about any of you guys, but I am an expert procrastinator. I can do all kinds of stuff, and if it involves doing it online or doing it on the phone, great. Talking to people, not working really sucks. I've been doing eBay stuff as an income, well, also my husband's income. Yeah. Again, as I mentioned in the prior video, my family has recently learned I made a YouTube channel, so if any of you guys are watching, hi everybody. Uh, Hi Juliet. Anyway, I probably should end this as I am babbling like an idiot, but I wanted you to know that, when you're agoraphobic and, you think you might never leave the house again, like, that is possible. I thought up until about a year ago that you were only agoraphobic if you were stuck in your house. Like, I thought that was the point where panic disorder turned into agoraphobia, and it's not. Agoraphobia actually has many different definitions, but, mainly it's the fear of the places, and, eventually you don't have anything to go to anymore. And, I think it's from Greek, which is like fear of the marketplace, and that's where it comes from. I looked that up like a really long time ago when I was in high school because I really like to read things and, I don't know, I like to learn new things, except for like trigonometry, not so much. Again, I told you in the last video, bad jokes, lots of bad jokes. Alright folks, well that's enough out of me today. I will try to post another video soon. I hope you're enjoying them, or at least laughing at them. And, have a good one. Bye, guys. And where's the end button? Okay, bye.